Okay, thank you, Warren. Give me this chance to sharing with everybody. So before my sharing, I will say 新年快乐, Happy New Year. Okay, so personally, my name everybody can call me Tim, and I'm original from Fujian, China. Okay, I think that many people know Fujian, right? Okay, so uh, today I'm going to share with you about how to run a business in China and how to set up a business and how to maintain your company in China properly. So yeah, Warren, you can go next. Okay, so actually, we are talking about why we're setting up a business in Shanghai. So actually, everyone knows that Shanghai is an international city, and if you have any brand name you want to enter China market, so Shanghai will be a priority for you to come. Okay, and because there's so many foreigners in Shanghai already, so there's a community for many different countries, so you can easily to find a foreigner everywhere. So even the policy in Shanghai for government, they are very friendly to for foreigner. Most of them they can speak English from government office. So that's why we choose Shanghai. And as everybody know that the Shanghai they have a higher government service efficiency. So anything can be finished within 1 hour, 1 day, or just 1 minute. Okay. So especially now e-commerce can supporting the government's efficiency. Okay. So why we choose Shanghai is also because Shanghai the pay up capital is not required. So you can reduce uh, the cost. I mean, of starting a new business in Shanghai. Okay, and as everybody know, that Shanghai is the financial center of China. So why not we choose Shanghai, right? And a lot of good university in Shanghai, so it's easy to talent people to work for your company, your new startup company. So that's why we choose Shanghai. Okay, well, we go next, Warren. Yeah, next, Warren, please. Excuse me, Warren, can you go for next? Okay.
Tim?
Yeah. Okay, so we are talking about, for now, we are talking about the requirement to start a business in Shanghai, what document we need. So basically, we are talking about how about the shareholder. Basically, if the shareholder is a natural person, so if the person was in China, so we don't need any other document. We just need a passport and a valid visa. It is enough to set up a business for a shareholder. And but if the person is not in China, so we prefer we need the passport copy certified by China Embassy in the local country. Okay, this is about natural person, but if a shareholder is a foreign company, so basically we need the company, the foreign company certification to be authenticated by Chinese consulate in the local country. Okay, so Warren, please go for next. Okay, so the legal representative, we also call a legal person, can be any natural person, okay, but can be Chinese, can be foreigner. All right. So about the office register address, because Shanghai there's many different.
Standard.
Can choose actual office or just register office. Yeah. Okay. How about now? Is it okay now? Yeah. I think it's fine, right?
I'm not sure that am I the one that who did not hear, or the rest also did not hear just now? Gonna stuck, I think.
Okay. Let's continue. Okay. So we can choose the sharehouse office or actual office. It doesn't matter as long as there's an office address we can use later for our company. All right. So About the registered capital, so because we don't have to be fully pay up, so it's easy to handle about it, right? So and once and China become open to many different many industries. So most of the industries welcome in China. So there's normally no restricted industry. Whatever you do, you can just bring your business to China. And okay, if you want to, if you hire a accountant we need to hire one financial person to register the company. So we can be the person, or you can hire anyone to be the financial person for the company. All right. Okay. So let's go into the next, Mr. Warren. All right. Okay. So if there's a company, so basically we need a bank account to opening our business to receive the transaction, to transfer the payment to anybody or any company, or paying the staff. All right. So in China, we have in this COVID time, we can open the bank account without visiting Shanghai. So I think this is very good for someone who cannot visit Shanghai. This will be very perfect for anyone. So in case you are already in China, so the banker, the officer, they will come to your office to look, oh, how your office, is it real? Is it you real have office there? So they will come and take a picture. All right. And then we can open the bank account, and then we can make an appointment for your company to have an interview with the bank, to go there to sign document, to stamp the document. All right. So basically, you can open the Bank of China or ICBC, whatever, it doesn't matter. And finally, for if someone they want to open a personal bank account, it's also fine, but you have to get your working permit and residence permit first. After that, you can open the personal account. All right. Okay, let's come into next, Mr. Warren. Okay, so to start a registered company, we need to have an office, right? Or even we rent. If you want to rent the office, so to save your cost, we can consider about sharing office. You see, as the picture, you can see there's a 3-seat and 2-seat office, and the price is only cost like $200. Start from $200, so you can really save your cost if you start your business in Shanghai. And this, you can see this is small office, but it's a real office. So this office can help you to apply your working permit in China. And the price is cheaper. So it's very good for a startup company. This will be your ideal option to go for. All right, Mr. Warren, we can go for the next. All right. I think for many people who is not in China, trying to come to China in this COVID time, because it's very hard and very difficult to come to China. So basically in this COVID pandemic time, we help our client to apply for working permits, even and to support, to help them to come to China. So in this chapter, we are going to tell you about what is document required and how you can apply your invitation letter to support you to go to China Embassy in Singapore or any other country to get a Z visa to come to China. Okay, so basically the way of the application basically have two ways. Okay, so first way is by shareholder. Example, you are the shareholder of your company, so you don't actually need a bachelor degree to apply the residence working permit card. So in most of the city in China at this moment, they will require you to have the bachelor degree, even you just coming for working as, even you open the company by yourself. So Shanghai is the only city which not require education support, and but you can just invest the company for yourself, and then you can apply for invitation to come to China. Okay, so this will be very good idea for someone who did not have a bachelor degree, right? Okay, so the second way it is the we're going for employment certification. So basically, you if you have bachelor degree and plus you have 2 year working experience, so we can go for this way. All right. So the left side is the sample of like 2 year minimum 2 year working experience. So it's like a sample. So for everyone, you can make a you can look it as a reference. Okay, so we are coming to what exactly document we need to prepare before we come to China. So basically, first one is the proof of non-criminal, and the second is the proof of working experience, which is left we just talked about. And number three, it is the medical examination in China. So this should be in China. So, and then number four is like a photo and registration form or temporary residence. So here comes one point. Do you need to rent an apartment in Shanghai or you don't have to? So you don't have to really. You can just there's a link from police. You can just register this link. Even you are living in a hotel, that doesn't matter at all. You can register your living. In just 1 minute, you will get your email, and then this registration form will come into your email. So you can just download it. So basically, the non-criminal and education certificate, these two documents has to be certified by China Embassy and the local country. So you just need to have an idea about this. So no problem. I think many of you can prepare those kind of documents. All right. So coming to so in China, if you want to to apply for a residence, basically we need to go for interview with the police officer in China. So basically they will ask you a business document. Okay, they want to see if you really and you a business or you just want to get your residence, right? If anybody they find out that you just want to get your residence, but you are not in real business, they will not give you visa residence in Shanghai. So basically how we prove from our experience, we basically you will need to prepare like the foreign document. So the contract of the office and the invoice, which you pay for your office. All right. And like your transaction details, like do you have any like sales? Okay, you need to sell to your to show to immigration, and also like sales invoice, in China, if you want to prove yourself, the sales invoice is very powerful to prove yourself. It's not like any other country in China. Invoice is officially generated by government UK like tax device. This system is not it's not like other country. In China, we have very strict system for the invoice. Okay, and number four, similar like your tax income, tax your salary. Example, you declare your tax, so there should be like personal salary, income tax record. Example, 100 or 200 you are paying for your salary, and basically also like company income tax, yeah, other tax returns to prove your company's in real business. All right. So basically, as long as you can prove your business, even you don't have invoice, it will be doesn't matter. But as long as you can prove yourself, you will get your residence visa. Okay. So we go for next. Okay. So in this chapter, we are going to tell you something more about the tax issues in China. Okay, so basically in China, there's two different taxpayer in China. The first one is like a small business payer, and the second is general taxpayer. So basically in China, the small business taxpayer, The VAT is only based by law is 3%, but now it's pandemic time, so basically it's 1% for the VAT. But general taxpayer start from 6% to 13%. So that means, example, if you sell like okay, 10,000 RMB, so there's only 1% for your VAT, like for if you are a small business, right? But and also there's a benefit, like example, for the small taxpayer, if your sales amount is for a quarter, let's say 3 months, all right, if your sales amount doesn't exceed 450,000 for a quarter, so you are not going to pay for your VAT. So you don't even pay 1%. So because this is government support the small business in China, and this, especially in this pandemic time. All right. So let's also talking something about the general taxpayer. As people know, general taxpayer in China, there's a VAT system. So, example, you import something, if you sell something and then you also buy something, so the difference we pay VAT. So this we call the general taxpayer. All right. So the next I'm going to talk here, I'm going to tell you, okay, how to define a small macro enterprise. So because in China there's two, basically if your company there's not 300 staff, and then there's your total asset not exceeding like 50 million RMB, all right, and your taxable income not existing like 3 million RMB. So basically most of the company can say it is small and micro enterprise, and you can enjoy the tax benefit from the government. All right, so personally, I'm a certified accountant, so I'm personally myself, I can make, we can do the bookkeeping, and then we can help any company to China. We can manage the bookkeeping and taxation. We can tell you, give you some advice how to avoid higher tax, okay, and then legally, okay, how to avoid higher tax legally, and how to get your working permit smoothly, and then we can tell you what to do and to avoid some mistake. Okay, so that's what I'm going to tell you, and then I hope my sharing will be helpful for anyone who in this meeting. Okay, Mr. Warren. Next, okay. So in this chapter, I'm going to tell you. Okay, I'm going to share with you the profit income. Unlike in Hong Kong or Singapore, I think there's on like Hong Kong and there's no VAT, right? But there's 16% on the profit, and if your profit less than 2 million is subject to 8.25% in Hong Kong, but in China it's different. Okay, so the corporate income tax, basically we have 3 different lines. Okay, so if the profit for the year less than 1 million is subject to 2.5% for your corporate income tax, and then if your taxable income like is 1 to 3 million RMB, then 10% on excess tax rate from 1 million. All right. So if your corporate taxable income 3 million, the taxable income I'm talking about is it is same as your profit, the company profit. All right. So it's 25% for 3 million, more than 3 million profit. But basically, most of the company doesn't exist. So example, if your profit is around is 1.5 million, so the first 1 million you are going to pay 2.5%, and the rest of half million you are going to pay 10% for the corporate income tax. Okay, so this is the general idea, picture of the corporate income tax for company in China. So at this moment, small taxpayer just pay 1%, but it's what I mentioned just now. If your sales amount less than 450,000 RMB per quarter, then you don't even have to pay 1% for the VAT. So I think this is a good benefit for company, for any company in this pandemic time. Okay, so thank you for everybody for your listening, and if you have any question, we can talk about later. So come back to Mr. Warren. Thank you, everyone.